Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Before we start today's video, let me introduce myself to the new people watching this and let's talk about what I have been posting on my channel and what I'm going to be posting on it. My name is Sarah. I'm from Jordan, in case you questioned later on from where I got this accent or if I mispronounced anything by mistake. On this channel, we're gonna be listening to different types of songs, checking out different artists, listening to what's trending, and then giving our honest opinion and honest reactions on different music videos for entertaining purposes only. Usually, I'm a very talkative person, and I guess you guys could already tell that. And I really love listening to music, so I said this channel can be the perfect opportunity to get to know you guys first. So please feel free to write down your names. Where are you watching this video from? How are you guys doing? Let's talk to each other, as well as exploring a diverse range of new songs and new artists together. So, if you'd like to be a part of my musical journey, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and to turn on the notification button so you can get notified with every new video that I'm going to be posting. And before we start with our song for today, here's my TikTok account as well, guys. Follow me there also if you'd like to see more best moments, special requests for certain songs, or basically for us to connect more. For today's song, we're going to be listening to a suggestion from the comment section, so thank you so much for the person who requested this song for us, which is by Talking Again, and it's called Exception. It was posted 8 years ago, and it got 14 million views. Let's check this one out and see what did Talking do this time.
There they go again, harassing his kid so easily. His name is Andy, he grew up right down the street from me. I barely know him though, I just see him in school while passing him. Usually followed by two kids giggling in back of him. I don't know why they feel a need to interfere, and I'll be honest, the kid is obviously a little weird. He's got a stutter plus always talks to himself, but it is clear to me they shouldn't mess with him. He probably wish they disappear, like yeah, he's different. So, he ain't causing harm to anyone. Yeah, he might annoy him, not on purpose, though he's never done.
Yes, in every household. I don't know what, I don't know what's the reason that leads young kids or people in school to really just bully someone or harass someone. It's just so heartbreaking, and I don't know from where the issue came from. But what I do know is every parent is responsible for teaching those manners to every little kid of theirs, because things have become very scary. People send their children to school to study, not to get any trauma or just to get mentally unstable or depressed. It's so heartbreaking, and I don't know how these things can be fixed. But what I do know, as I said, it's the parents' responsibility to teach those manners to their children.
Something intentionally offensive, like these other kids, like yelling stop being a retard when they see him mumbling, or call him a faggot when he's saying something awkward. Yeah, he lives with it, but he shouldn't have to any longer. He's just a kid like any of us. And matter of fact, next time I see it, I'ma say something and have his back. They're abusing him. Every day gets worse cause people accept it as they become used to it, and he don't stand up. But what can you do with the hate against you? You call him out, you call the spaz with some anger issues. They hear but they don't listen. Senseless, they hearing that bullies are everywhere, thinking that here must be the exception. But it's so alive and it's so true. They got open eyes but they don't view. They got growing minds that they don't use, and it's pulverizing our whole youth. But to be honest, most of these bullies don't mean any harm. They're just kids like any of us. They like to be in charge, they like attention. They just lack guidance and getting it, so they put others down. None of us are always innocent, but that don't make it right. Cause again I'm watching Andy get tortured by two of his peers with no reason in sight. And I sees me paying attention and it's getting worse and worse. I hope he knows that I respect him. The next day, Annie didn't show up to school and I was nervous. He always came to this class, I wonder what was the purpose. The same class had the two kids who've been messing with him, but without a target, both of them just blended right in. 20 minutes later, the class was pretty quiet. As Andy walks through the door, he was shaking and crying. As all heads slowly in sync turn, he pauses, then pulls a pistol out of his front pocket. The girl screamed, the boy sat there terrified. Nobody expected this, but everyone knew the reason why. And before anyone could say something fully, within seconds, 2 bullets flew into his bullies. More screams as the bodies collapsed. I felt I should say something, cause I was the only one who had his back. I said it's over, Andy, they're dead. You had your wish.
To be honest, I don't know if it's wrong or right, but I don't feel bad for them. I don't. Like, I don't know, we have a saying in Arabic, it's impossible to have it in English, like to translate it to English. But what a song, guys. Imagine how many kids or people in school that are going to relate to this, even though I'm not in with like hurting someone this much or anything, but the whole idea of it.
He turned to me and said, you were the third on my list.
You were the third on my list. This really hard. I don't know. This hit me so deep. It's just wrong. I feel like when I was in school, we didn't have those issues. We didn't have those stuff. We felt even like it's a shame on yourself if you ever like mistreated someone. But like now, with the new generation, with the technology taking over everything, like when my nephew comes back from school, I immediately ask him like, how was the school? I just try to get info from him because I don't want him to ever be in a situation that he's being hurt to go to school and can't even come to me to tell me. It's just, I feel like technology, I swear, is responsible over this. It's literally responsible over it. And I don't want to interrupt the song, guys, but the sponsor of my videos would like to show you a small part of a new song for a new artist. If you like the song, there's going to be a QR code on the screen where you can scan and it can take you to platforms that have the full track on, such as YouTube, Spotify, or SoundCloud. And then we're coming back to Token Exception.
Doctors call you a great physician. Lawyers call you the great judge. Pastors call you the miracle worker. Me, I call you the great savior. If not be you,
deep. That was extremely deep, guys. I can't even find the right words to describe how it felt. But just just be there for your loved ones who are attending schools, young people, or like in high school whatsoever. Just be there for them, because getting traumatized from a place where you need to learn and to get, like, how can I say it, to get more info about life or etc., to be the place where it's harming you the most is so heartbreaking. Thank you so much for the person who requested this song for us. We have reached the ending of today's video, and I really hope to see you in my next ones. Wishing you an amazing, wonderful, peaceful day. Be safe, everyone out there. See you later. Bye bye for now.